The Night Market. Part 1. In a small village in southern Nigeria, there is a market that only appears at night. Not everyone can see it, but those who do usually regret it. Old villagers call it the night market. They say it appears only to people who are lost, desperate, or unlucky. And if you buy something there, you must pay with something far more valuable than money. One evening, a young man named Tunde was returning home from work. It was already late. The road to his village passed through a thick forest. Normally, the road was empty at night, but that night was different. As Tunde walked along the path, he suddenly saw bright lights ahead. He stopped. That was strange. There was no electricity in that part of the forest. Curious, he walked closer, and then he saw it. A market. A full market. People everywhere. Women selling food, men shouting prices, children running around. It looked like a normal village market, but something felt wrong. Very wrong. Tunde noticed something strange. Nobody was speaking loudly. Everyone was whispering. Even the traders. And none of them looked directly at him. It was as if they were pretending he wasn't there. But when he passed by, they slowly turned their heads to watch him. A woman suddenly called out, "Fresh meat! Fresh meat!" Tunde turned. The woman smiled at him. Her teeth were black. Young man, come and buy." Tunde shook his head and continued walking. But the smell from her table was strange. It didn't smell like goat meat. It smelled rotten. Then he noticed something that made his heart skip. The people in the market had no shadows. The lanterns were bright, but none of the traders cast any shadow on the ground. Tunde suddenly remembered something his grandmother once told him. If you ever see a market inside the forest at night, don't talk to anyone, don't buy anything, and most importantly, don't let them touch you. Tunde quickly turned to leave, but the path he came from was gone. The forest behind him had disappeared. Only the market remained, endless rows of traders, all staring at him now, smiling slowly. Then the woman with the black teeth stood up. Her voice was no longer friendly. "You came to our market. You must buy something." The other traders began repeating the same words. "You must buy something. You must buy something." Their whispers grew louder and louder. Terrified, Tunde grabbed the nearest item from a table. It was a small clay pot. He threw some money down and ran. The traders suddenly went silent, watching him leave, smiling. Tunde ran until he finally reached the village. When he looked back, the market was gone. The forest was normal again. Relieved, he looked at the clay pot in his hand. It was shaking. Something inside it was moving. Then a small voice whispered from inside the pot, "Thank you for bringing me home." Tunde slowly opened the pot, and what he saw inside made him scream. Watch out for part 2. Kindly like, follow, and subscribe.